Today on MTG Unpacked, we interrupt the D&D madness with a Commander Snack. So this is the series where we highlight a different legendary creature each episode, and then we go hunting through the packs looking for creatures of the same tribe. So today's patron is Travis Henderson. Thank you for being a patron. We'll take a look at your commander here. So we have Myojin of Cleansing Fire, legendary creature spirit, 4/6/4/8. Myojin of Cleansing Fire comes into play with a divinity counter on it if you played it from your hand. It's indestructible as long as it has a divinity counter on it, and if you remove a divinity counter from it, destroy each other creature. Craziness. Alright, so we'll be looking for spirits today. I've tried to pick the packs here that will get us the best chance of that. Alright, so let's do something like this. And the patrons also get the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over $1. Okay, Eldraine. Let's see if we can find the Great Henge today. We're on an adventure. We've got a Plains. And right off the bat, the Royal Scions Mythic. Legendary Planeswalker, Will Rowan, 5 loyalty for 3. So they're +1, draw a card, then discard a card. The second +1, target creature gets +2/+0 and gains first strike and trample until end of turn, -8. Draw 4 cards. When you do, the Royal Scions deals damage to any target equal to the number of cards in your hand. So you want to load up your hand there, one of those things where you basically pull in your whole deck. I think there's a card like that in the D&D set. We've got Lucky Clover, Sir Conrad the Grim, Redcap Melee, Reeve's Soul, Dwarven Mine, Lochthwain Paladin, Witch's Cottage, Fell the Pheasant, Ogre Errant, Jousting Dummy, Silverflame Squire, Memory Theft, and Didn't Say Please. Maybe that's why we didn't get the henge. We didn't say please. Okay, on to Core 2021. See if we can pull another Planeswalker. That would be pretty spicy. Okay, we've got Staunch Shieldmate, Keen Glidemaster, Crash Through, Alpine Watchdog, Ornery Dilophosaur, Alchemist's Gift, Infernal Scarring, Hunter's Edge, Silent Dart, Grasp of Darkness, and the uncommon Selfless Savior, Miscast. I think that's still over $1. I'll chuck it in. Siege Striker, and another Mythic, Terror of the Peaks. Awesome. Creature Dragon, 5/4 for 5 with flying. Spells your opponent's cast at target Terror of the Peaks costs an additional 3 life to cast. And whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Terror of the Peaks deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target. I think I'm still playing this one in the Dragon's Approach deck. Leave a note in the comments. Have you given that deck a whirl? What do you think? A Swampy and a Pirate token. Let's toss that in. He is just awesome. And how did the Siege Striker? He does not belong there. Okay, and Kaldheim up next. So 2 mythics so far. That is awesomeness. Search for Glory. Let's see if I can get it today. Yes, guessed it correctly for once. Foil Arctic Treeline. We'll chuck that in. Disdainful Stroke. Scorn Effigy. Camera's playing up again. Behold the Multiverse. Augury Raven. Raven Form. Carfell Harbinger. Frostpire Arcanist. And the rare is Calamity Bearer. Creature Giant Berserker, 3/4 for 4. If a giant source you control would deal damage to opponent or player, it deals double that damage to that opponent or player instead. He'd ignite the World Tree itself if he could. I think this one might have ended up in my mono-red giant deck. So we did a deck tech for that a while back. I'll chuck a link in the corner. That was a fun one. And Realm Walker, okay, another rare, which it's a shapeshifter with Changeling, which also means it's a spirit. 2/3 for 3. As it enters battlefield, choose a creature type. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast creature spells of the chosen type from the top of your library. And an Icebind Pillar, foil Priest of the Haunted Edge, and another Mythic. Travis, you are doing fantastic today. Corvold, Fey Cursed King, Legendary Creature, Dragon Noble, 4/4 for 5 with flying. Whenever Corvold enters battlefield or attacks, sack another permanent. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on Corvold and draw a card. So we should actually be sleeving all of these, I think. So a short sleeving interlude. And leave a note in the comments, what is the craziest pull you've had lately? Have you got a lot of mythics like this? Or anything, you're just happy you finally pulled it, even if it wasn't a mythic? Maybe a fetch land, let me know. Okay, so move these aside. Strixhaven, show us the goods. Can we get another mythic? Alright, we have the Reading Owl dude in a field of triangles. We have Abraham, Dean of Theory. Okay, that's his alias. A Forest Fractal Summoning, Big Play, Frost Trickster, Charge Through, Mage Jewel, Dragon's Approach. Speaking of, there we go, that's a nice one. Igneous Inspiration, and rare is Callous Blood Mage. Creature, Vampire, Warlock, 2/1 for 3. So when it enters battlefield, choose one. Create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token with. When this creature dies, you gain 1 life, or you draw a card and you lose 1 life, or exile target player's graveyard. And another rare, Kian, Dean of Substance. Legendary creature, Elf Druid, 2/2 for 3. So tap exile the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it into your hand. Otherwise, put a study counter on it for 4 and a green. Create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token. Put a +1/+1 counter on it for each different mana value among non-land cards you own in exile with study counters on them. Whoops, spoilers. And Abraham, Dean of Theory. There he is again, 3/3 for 4. Bird Wizard, Flying X and 2 blue. Tap exile the top X card of your library and put a study counter on each of them. Then you may put a card you own in exile with a study counter on it into your hand. And Lightning Bolt. There we are. That is a nice pull from the Mystical Archives. Foil, Blood Researcher. And welcome to the arena. What shenanigans are you getting up to in the arena? Any crazy new D&D brews? That's actually been in MTG Arena for a couple of weeks now. So surely you've thought of something by now. Okay, Theros Beyond Death, we have Stern Dismissal, Nyxborn Brute, Blight Breath Ketobelpar, Relentless Pursuit, Setessan Skirmisher, Eris's Blessing, Farika's Libation, Witness of Tomorrow's, Rumbling Sentry, Grey Merchant of Asphodel, good old Gary, Underworld Fires, Warden of the Chained, and rare is Dream Trawler, Creature Sphinx, 3/5 for 6 with Flying Lifelink. Whenever you draw a card, Dream Trawler gets +1/+0 until end of turn, and whenever Dream Trawler attacks, draw a card. And if you discard a card, it gains Hexproof until end of turn. Tap it. You also get a foil Caliphate, Beloved of the Sea, a very nice Mountain, and a Wolf token. We'll toss that in as well. No spirits unless you count the Changeling. Alright, Commander Legends, save us. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more Magic the Gathering unboxings, and be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Okay, so seeing if we can get a spirit. In this one we got Spark Tongue Dragon, Scrap Diver Serpent, Crushing Vines, Dragon Mantle, Kite Sail Skirmisher, Jalum Tome, Murder, Ancestral Blade, Wild Size, Taken the Pigs for a Walk, Charcoal Diamond, Viscera Seer, Natural Reclamation, Sisay's Ring, Uncommons, Coastline Marauders, Thirst for Knowledge, Sifter Worm, and rare is Achroma's Will. So it's an instant for 4. Choose one. If you control a commander as you cast a spell, you may choose both. Creatures you control gain Flying, Vigilance, and Double Strike until end of turn. That is pretty good. Or creatures you control gain Lifelink, Indestructible, and Protection from all colors until end of turn. And Anara, Warwood Familiar, we'll chuck that in as well as Krark the Thumbless, legendary creature, Goblin Wizard. Good to see you, Krark. Liz Alana, Bowmaster Foil, and a Soldier token. So I think we can hardly complain. We've got all these mythics here. So let's scoop everything up here for Travis. Some fantastic pulls today. And we've got the spirit there. Unfortunately, we didn't find any tribal members. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.